Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki made the headlines following his recent interview on Channels Television, where he boldly declared Nigeria as technically bankrupt and criticized the federal government for its financial denial. What does this mean for the nation's economic future? Stay tuned as we dive into the top stories shaping the world today. Hi, welcome to What's Happening, where we bring you the latest news from around the world. I am Frances Oti, and these are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, Taiwan's constitutional court has ruled that the death penalty is constitutional, but only for the most serious crimes and under the most stringent legal scrutiny. Despite being Asia's liberal democracy poster child, the death penalty remains popular in Taiwan, though executions are rare. Rights groups are pushing for a full abolition, but the ruling is seen as a mixed bag, an important milestone, yet a long road still ahead. With public opinion firmly in favor, it looks like Taiwan's justice system is walking a tightrope between tradition and reform. At number 9, Super Falcons forward Chinaza Uchendu has signed with French Diakama club Nantes after a tough season with Galatasaray, where she saw limited action. Eager to make her mark, the 26-year-old striker is excited to discover a new league and reconnect with the passionate crowds she experienced during the 2019 World Cup in France. Here's hoping Uchendu finds her rhythm at Nantes and lights up the French league. It's about time she gets the spotlight she deserves. At number 8, the Chief Magistrate Court in Yola has ordered a college registrar to cough up 1 million naira in damages after slapping a married female lecturer, Mrs. Fadimatu Musa. The acting registrar of the College for Legal Studies, Musa Shiroma, also paid 80,000 naira in prosecution costs and wrote an apology with a promise never to assault her again. This court drama, presided over by Chief Magistrate Nwani Danladi, ended with Chiroma's discharge only after all conditions were met. At number 7, IPOB has declared war on the producers of crystal meth, known locally as Mkpuru in the southeast, vowing to shut down about 10 drug factories uncovered in Umuaka Olu Province, Imo State. Spokesperson Ima Powerful slams these operations as dangerous, alleging they are run by individuals who returned from South Africa and are backed by corrupt government and security forces. IPOB's message is clear: shut down now or face exposure and consequences, as the group takes a firm stand against this menace destroying Igbo youth. Meanwhile, at number 6, Simon Ekpa, leader of the Biafra Republic government in exile, has asked Southeast political elites to back his push for Biafra's independence, claiming Nigeria has failed the Igbo people. Ekpa is set to host a Biafra Liberation Convention in Finland this November, promising it will be a pivotal movement in their fight for self-determination. Despite indifference from regional elites who prefer to remain in Nigeria, Ekpa argues that endless rights violations and marginalization make Biafra the only viable path. Love or loathe him, Ekpa isn't backing down, and he's calling on others to join his controversial course. At number 5, the G5 of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, also known as the Integrity Group, met in Abuja Thursday night, fueling speculation over the latest leadership tussles within the party. Comprised of 4 former governors and Oyo State's current governor Seyi Makinde, the group, originally formed in defiance of Atiku Abubakar's presidential bid, continues to stir party dynamics. With fresh rumors of PDP governors planning to remove acting national chairman Umar Damagum, a Wike loyalist, this meeting might just be another chess move in their ongoing power game. At number 4, the Nigerian Medical Association (NMA) in Kogi State is crying foul, accusing the National Officers Committee (NOC) of trying to impose an illegal state executive council. after an emergency meeting in NMA Kogi branch led by Chairman Dr. Abubakar Al-Hassan slammed the NOC for overstepping its bounds and meddling in state affairs, urging the public to ignore the NOC's latest letter appointing new state leaders. The association insists its current leadership should remain intact, sticking to decisions from their August 2024 NEC meeting in Maiduguri. At number 3, Yobe State House of Assembly has urged the government to build more earth dams to harness rainwater for irrigation farming, aiming to reduce the hardships caused by recent floods that destroyed farmlands and properties worth millions. The call came during a session led by Honorable Buka Mustafa and Honorable Sandakara Bade, highlighting the need to support local farmers. Meanwhile, the Assembly reviewed a committee report on ongoing road and drainage projects, stressing the need for contractors to fix potholes before receiving final payments. At number 2, in a dramatic early morning blaze, unknown arsonists reportedly touched Pinnacle Oil, a filling station owned by Enugu State Governor Peter Mba, causing damage to at least 4 cars. Witnesses say the attackers arrived in a Toyota Corolla, but police suggest the fire might have started from a fuel leakage in one of the queued vehicles. Thankfully, no lives were lost, as firefighters and security operatives swiftly contained the inferno, but the road remains barricaded for now. Finally, at number 1, Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki didn't hold back in his interview on Channels television, declaring Nigeria technically bankrupt and slamming the federal government for living in financial denial. Obaseki called for urgent restructuring, pointing out that the country's expenditures far exceed its earnings, leaving the government unable to manage the economy effectively. He stressed that Nigeria can't keep acting like it's flush with cash when the reality is far grimmer. It's a wake-up call, but is anyone in Abuja listening? That's all for today. You can get the full stories on our social media handles and follow us to join the conversation. See you next time on What's Happening.